We've just got huge news for Pokemon Pocket. The new set, new cards, and details on exactly how trading will work. In this video, we're going to do a deep dive analysis of all the news and the prediction of what the new meta can be. Let's start with what all of you saw. The new expansion would be called Space Tyrant Smackdown, and it will feature Dialga and Palkia. Only 2 packs compared to the previous expansion. The pack looks awesome, and the new feature DX card will bend the space and time of the meta. Okay, bad joke. Before we start analyzing all the cards, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Let's start with Dialga. It's a 150 HP steel Pokemon with 2 attacks. Metallic Turbo, which will need 2 steel energies, and already looks OP. 30 damage, but a whopping 2 steel energies to be attached to a bench Pokemon. In this, Dialga can be used as a support in a similar way to how Moltres is used to power up other Pokemon. The first one that comes to mind is Now Metal, a very strong card that didn't see use in the first sect meta as it's too slow. 130 HP, an ability that lowers damage taken by 20, and 120 attack that requires 4 energies. Well, now with Dialga on the field, it will charge up much faster. But let's go back to the legendary Pokemon. The second attack is Head Impact, 100 attack that requires 4 energies. This doesn't look too strong. Perhaps one Dialga can be used to judge up the other, but all in all, it looks like a really solid card. Palkia is a water-type Pokemon with also 2 attack. Slash, which deals 30 damage for just 1 energy, not bad, and Dimensional Storm, which deals a whopping 150 damage plus an extra 20 to all the bench Pokemon. The downside though is that it will have to discard 3 water energies, but we know that water decks can deal with charging up fast with Misty or Vaporeon. I personally don't think this card will be meta-defined, but still a pretty solid option. In the trailer, we also see the 3 starters, Turtwig, Chimchar, and Puplip, but unfortunately we don't get to see the final stage evolutions. Lucario is the first 1-star Pokemon we'll get to see from Set 2. Wow, he looks good. He's the second stage Pokemon, 100 HP, and a single attack that isn't that strong, 40 damage with 2 images. But its ability is what makes it a very solid card. With him on the field, your other fighting type Pokemon will deal an extra 20 damage. That's huge! We've already seen the Drodigon and Golem deck finding its way into the meta. With Lucario on the bench, your Golem would no longer deal 120, but 140, and after take out Celebi, Mew, and with the Giovanni, even Mewtwo. And the even crazier thing is that it does stack. So with 2 Lucario on the bench, your Golem will hit for 160, or your Cabocops will hit for 90 and heal himself by 90 with only 1 energy. Mad. We caught a glimpse of other cards too. Pachirisu with the 2 energies attack that deals 40 plus another 40 if he has any Pokemon tools attached, which confirms the introduction of this new mechanic. In Set 2, we'll then see the introduction of cards like Bravery Charm or Rigid Band. We also got to see Cynthia, which powers up by a whole 15 that taps for Protagonists and Garchomp, so you can make a team deck around her. We also saw Gible and Cresselia. The latter does 50 damage and heals 20, while the base Dragon Pokemon is a standard 60 HP and a single energy attack, which probably deals 20 damage. The last 2 cards we got to see are Honchkrow and Leafon. We don't get to see the full cards, but we can kinda understand what to do. The Dart Pokemon deals 50 damage to a benched Pokemon, but we don't know how many energies this attack requires. Leafeon has a very strong attack, 90 base power with 2 energies, but it looks like it won't be able to attack during its next turn. This is all we've seen for the new set, which is expected to have around 140 numbered cards, but that's not all the info we got today. Finally, we now know that trades will come on the 29th of January and how they work. To trade in Pokemon TCG Pocket, you will need to have enough trade stamina and use a new object called Trade Token. You can use Trade Hourglass to replenish your trade stamina, as it is for everything else on the game. So this is it. This is all the info we got today. Keep saving those Hourglass for the last few days before the new set drops. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below letting us know which of these cards is your favorite. Until next time, take care.